this over quick. Alright. We are on Genshin. 5.4 just dropped, and we're getting right into it. We're gonna just run through everything quick here. I hate red dots so much. Yes, red dot. You. I love my Inazuma girls. Test runs. And then... Yes. What? Why red dot? Why red dot? I have no extractable artifacts. Why red dot? I hate red dot. Okay, red dot's gone from my main screen at least. So then... Is it just story quest? Well, I guess I'm gonna go do that. I thought there was gonna be actual story.
Remember when we chased that Tanuki down this way? Good times. Huh? What's that? Paimon doesn't think they look anything like that. Oh, maybe there's a new kind of yokai in town. Is it true?
I think so. But before we follow it... We'll do a couple polls. Okay.
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
There's a fox.
What's that girl doing over there? She doesn't look well.
Oh.
What just happened? Wait, where did all these people come from? True. Oh, and there's that girl. She's still here.
If I leave now, will I have enough time?
How many times do I have? There's no going back if I report him.
Anxiety over a lack of creative inspiration. Well, inspiration tends to give anxious minds a wide berth. So I hope our treatment will help you relax.
Thank you.
Remorse for the misdeeds of the past, and despair over the sorry state of the present. I can help you face your troubles with a more positive mindset, but you'll need to work through things in your own time too.
So she's healing people's mental problems?
Many thanks.
At least to some degree. She's a therapist.
Next.
What's wrong with her?
Are you alright?
I'm fine.
Huh?
Delicious!
Whoa, that was unexpected.
Huh? What do we have here? Oh no, I'm so
Sorry for what? We have no idea what's going on here, let alone what you're sorry for. Would you mind bringing us up to speed?
Oh, it looks like you've entered my dream by mistake. Let me wake you up, then I'll explain everything.
Dream? When did that...
We gave her something delicious, though.
Whoa!
Hi. Feeling more awake now? Oh, someone I know talks about you all the time. Plus, I'm pretty good at profiling people based on their reputation.
So, who are you?
Right, of course. It's our first time meeting each other, so I should introduce myself properly. My name is Yume Mizuki, or just Mizuki for short. I'm a Yumekui Baku, which is a kind of yokai here in Inazuma.
Yume Kuibaku? Hey, it's that little critter from before!
That's what we look like in our original form. I'm guessing that's the one that led you into my dream earlier? Baku feast on the bad dreams of human beings, but we need to be in a dream of our own to digest them. The place where you met me earlier was where I go to digest bad dreams. I must have swallowed one too many bad dreams, because they were causing me some digestive trouble. It's actually a good thing you showed up when you did. Call it a happy accident, I guess. Thanks to your help, I'm now
Yeah, we thought you looked a little uncomfortable. That's why we came over. We didn't know it, and Paimon really hates bad dreams, so Paimon's even more happy to help knowing that you can eat them.
Thank you. But I still owe you an apology.
What?
While you were inside my dream, I've eaten so many bad dreams today that I just scarfed it down without...
So, Yume Kuibaku can eat good dreams too, huh?
Of course it is. Dreams are some of the most precious things a person can have. It's the unwritten rule of my kind. Never eat
I feel
something.
fine.
Don't you feel horribly depressed? Huh. Remarkable.
It's probably because
Maybe. But I still owe you something for your
it's a VIP pass for the Isa bathhouse.
Yay.
Staffed by clinical psychologists and offering spa and fine dining services.
That's where I work. You'll find the address. This invitation letter entitles you to enjoy our highest tier service, free of charge. Oh, I hope to see you as customer.
So she's a Yume Kuibaku that eats bad dreams and a clinical psychologist too?
It adds
Paimon's
up.
never considered therapy before. Then again, Paimon never really gets that stressed out. Oh, except when she's trying to decide what to eat.
Of course.
Speaking of eating, that bathhouse place does fine dining, and we have a VIP pass. That means we...
Paimon's thoughts immediately went to her stomach. Good job. All right. To the bathhouse. Oh. That's neat. Going to the Asia bathhouse.
Isa bathhouse. Well, based on the letter, this should be the place. It looks familiar.
Oh, are you here to visit the Isa bathhouse?
Oh,
Oh, sorry. Forgive me, I didn't mean to intrude. We've been struggling.
your bathhouse? So you run the place, huh? And
Oops. Please forget I said that. It just slipped out. Now, do you have an appointment?
we have a VIP pass.
What? I've told them before, a promotional gimmick isn't gonna magically fix our business. Who issued this thing? I'm so sorry. I had no idea you were invited here by Miss Yume Mizuki. Please, feel free to redeem your VIP pass now if you'd like. Just give your...
Sounds like she has a lot of clout.
I am, yes, but Miss Yume Mizuki's a major shareholder. The the business never would have gotten off the ground without her investment.
What?
Oh, it's no cause for alarm, though. She's a very responsible person. In addition, she only returned to Inazuma recently. Otherwise, I'm sure you'd have heard of her by now. Please, head on in.
Where was she before?
An indoor hot spring? Oh, Paimon's gotta give that a try.
Hello? I'll be right with you. Ah!
Down she goes.
Oh, you okay?
Sorry, I'm so clumsy sometimes. But don't I promise I'll provide an excellent service.
How many times do I have to tell you? You breaking a few plates isn't the reason we've been losing business. Stop apologizing for yourself all the time. All it does is make you look.
It's all good. We're not out to target anyone. You didn't hurt yourself, did you?
No, don't worry. As long as it didn't ruin your experience, that's all that matters. Now, well, looks like you'll be.
Why is she so panicky? Actually, we're...
Shion, let me see to these two. They're my guests.
Ah, there she is! Baku Lady is back.
So Mizuki invited you here? As VIPs? Does this mean you're gonna save the bath?
She means you must be very wealthy. Not every, but a couple of customers with cash to splash doesn't solve anything in the long run. You should.
Aw, Murasaki. Was that you showing some concern?
Ugh, did not.
Since you're so eager to find solutions, you can work on our most pressing task, bringing our accounts up to date. With your smarts, I'm sure you'll fly through it.
Subtext being you can't give it to Shion because she's a moron and she'd screw it up?
Shion, I'll take things from here. What I'd like you to do is head to the kitchen and prepare some of your very best snacks for a...
Will do! That's my specialty!
Sorry to keep you waiting. I have to keep our staff calm to ensure you have the best The panicky little girl is Hyakujitsu Haku Shion, and the lazy lady is Shiba Murasaki. They're both Baku, just like me.
Wait, so the older-looking one is actually younger?
That's right. How we choose to appear is just a matter of personal preference. It's more reflective of our personality than our age. Anyway, enough about them. Back to you two. Per the terms of the VIP pass, you're entitled to free use of all our services. So the spa, the fine dining, and psychological consultancy. I would recommend starting with the psychological consultancy. Between me and you, since I ate one of the traveler's good dreams by accident.
Ooh, we get to have our bad dreams eaten by a Yume Baku? That sounds... Oh, that's a good point. You've been having some difficulties recently, right?
I take it you overheard Mr. Aikawa complaining about our current situation.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to cause you concern. Mr. Aikawa is a smart businessman, but our financial situation is nowhere near as dire as you're imagining. And in any case, passing our business woes on to our customers is hardly the solution.
Fair.
Please enjoy the services we have to offer. Once you've experienced our hospitality for yourselves, I'm quite sure your confidence in our future prospects will be restored.
Can't argue with that.
Of course. The only thing is, psychological consultancy is a one-on-one service, so perhaps I can treat the traveler.
Fine by Paimon. But,
She'll be fine. I noticed how gentle and encouraging you were towards her earlier. You're the perfect client for her.
Oh,
Secondly, Shion's therapeutic approach is a little different from mine. It often involves food, so
food therapy? Oh, that sounds perfect.
All right then, please follow me. Don't get me wrong. Paimon is genuinely better suited to Shion. Your psychology is so unique. I just had to investigate further to satisfy my own curiosity. Please, come with me.
Okay. go.
Before we begin,
Okay. I mean, I saw a little light. I just figured maybe there was more. Also looking for... looking for stuff. Always looking for stuff.
there's a theory which suggests that we bury our most powerful emotions deep within our dreams. That's the territory I would like to explore. Before I start, I'm going to ask you a few questions. I want you to nod your head for yes and shake your head for no, all right? Very good. Now, I'm going to plant a few thoughts in your subconscious, but it's nothing to get nervous about. Just a way to improve your sleep quality, so the treatment will be more effective.
And be nervous.
This is an incense from Sumeru that soothes the mind. The fragrance is said to be the scent of dreams.
Oh no, not us. You can't use this on us.
Now, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and concentrate on the scent. The next step requires some visual preparation, so don't open your eyes until I say so. Oh, where did it go? I need to have a stern talk with Murasaki. How hard is it to just put things back where they came from?
If I don't do it.
This needs another dab here.
Just continue on.
Ah, that's better.
Well,
I said no peeping. I'm still not ready yet.
I even waited.
Hey, don't run off now, darlings. Come here.
Nope. Nope.
For goodness sake, your butt's showing. All right. Shh. I can see that you don't like being kept waiting. Go on, open your eyes. Everything's ready. Take a good look at this painting. There are some very special little darlings hidden within it, and I'd like you to find them. Do you see her? Isn't she just adorable?
Oh, is it just these ones?
Careful. When you look a psychologist directly in the eyes, they can see every little thing you're thinking.
Hmm? Am I missing something?
Now
Oh.
you just need to find the others.
Oh, I just gotta stare at them for long enough.
She's a Baku as well. Whenever someone starts dozing off, she's there waiting for their dream to begin. Your journey into Dreamland began as you were looking for them. Feeling sleepy? Now I want you to take my hand.
Oh.
Very good. Now close your eyes again for me. I want you to completely relax and focus your attention on the feeling of my palm touching yours. Notice how all other sensations in your body are slowly fading away. Now, imagine you're not holding my hand, but your favorite things in all of the world. You run your hand through the sakura blossoms, gently falling through the air. Then through a squirrel's fur. Then you grab a fistful of sand on the beach. You are once again in the wilderness, running with the wind at your back. But slowly, your palm loses sensation. You lose your way and find yourself surrounded by darkness. You can't see anything, but you hear someone calling you. And now, a light is shining from the same direction as their voice.
What is this place?
Traveler, come over here. Longing caused by separation. It tastes so bitter. Please don't stop moving. Despair caused by failure. Icy cold on the lips. Please, keep going. Regret caused by missed opportunity. A sharp aftertaste. Please don't look back. Go to where the sakura petals fall. Go to where the squirrels play. Go to where you can hear the sound of the waves. That is where I am.
I needed a drink. Luckily, they're right next to me.
Holding my hand tight, those lost sensations come back to you. The feeling of running your hand through falling sakura blossoms, or through a squirrel's fur, or of grabbing a fistful of sand on the beach. And as you return from the wilderness, you gradually recover your other senses as well.
She's gone.
We've reached the end of today's session. Don't get up yet, though. You were just in a very deep sleep, so you're probably still feeling a little groggy. I've switched to a different incense that'll help get rid of your drowsiness.
How you getting along, traveler?
Just finished.
How are you feeling after your session, Paimon?
cozy somehow.
Good. That's exactly how you should feel after having a nightmare eaten. It sounds like the session was quite effective.
Oh, for sure. Paimon especially liked how she used the sense of taste to help guide the process. But Paimon was asleep for most of it, so she's not really sure how it all works. Do the Yumikui Baku just like sneak into your brain and gulp down your bad dreams in one go?
It's quite a bit more complicated than that. It deals with people's most visceral emotions, which have to be handled with the utmost care and attention.
That sounds super mysterious.
Sorry, that probably made no sense at all. Anyway, don't worry about the details. For your purposes, Paimon, just think of it as Xion gulped your dreams away. How are you feeling, Traveler?
Cozy.
Really? I still think there's more work to be done.
What do you mean?
You have quite a reputation for resilience and positivity, so I expected to find very few negative but when I was deep in your subconscious earlier, the sheer weight of the emotions hidden there was overwhelming. Yes, you certainly do. But that's not what concerns me the most. Despite all your negative emotions, I couldn't find a single bad dream. So I just gave you a mood boost for now.
Well, maybe he's just an eternal optimist at heart.
Optimist or not, everyone has bad dreams. Maybe they're just hidden deeper in your mind. You're a unique case, as I suspected.
But he said he feels cozy, just like Paimon. So what?
True, but as a clinician, I would have hoped to reach a better understanding of my patient. Fine by me. Anyway, all jokes aside, it's time for you to try out the hot springs. Your mind has had the chance to de-stress. Now it's time to do the same for your body.
Oh, that sounds good. Paimon's feeling relaxed already. You know, this place provides a really great service. It's such a shame that...
Don't start worrying about our bottom line again, or my work so far will count for nothing. Look, as long as we keep providing a great customer experience, we're sure to attract more business eventually.
If you say...
I think the traveler's recovered from the therapy session now. Let's head to the hot springs.
Yes, let's. Hot springs. Onsen. Onsen.
Most impressive, I must say.
Miko, what brings you here?
There you are. I heard a rumor that you were about to be kidnapped. Naturally, I had to come and see it for myself.
She's joking, right? Paimon can never...
Miko, it's been a while.
You know each other.
She never mentioned? Interesting. We've known each other since before I became the Guji. I've told her all about you. But it sounds like she's forgotten all about me.
You'll have to forgive me. I just didn't want to scare the traveler off. And hi, I'm Miko's friend seemed like a surefire way to do that.
Fair. Truth.
Oh, I've missed your way with words.
So, Lady Guji, to what do we owe the honor?
Why, I simply came to see the business that my dear friend has invested in. Oh, and also to urge you to sell your shares before their value plummets to nothing. You could always invest in the publishing house, you know. Business is always boom.
Sounds serious. But what's wrong?
Well, hasn't she told you? Of course, the Isa bathhouse used to be very popular. Although not because of the hot springs, despite the name. Their main selling, but recently a competitor cropped up. His name is Emura Ichigensai. He operates right here on Narukami Island, and since he provides a similar service to the bathhouse and boasts even better results... Oh, it's such a pity.
Miko, my job is to relieve my clients of their...
Oh, of course you'd say that. You're a professional. But no amount of professionalism is going to fix this situation, is it? I heard people have been lining up since the early morning for Emura Ichigensai's clinic today. He's seeing patients just west of Inazuma City. And...
Surely you know...
True. Very true.
So, that's it? You're just gonna leave?
Aren't you two friends?
Oh, I'd love to help, little one. But
Miko's acting all
I understand why she doesn't want to help. The two of us are Light novels are one way for people to pursue happiness in their free time. So, Miko and I disagreed quite significantly over the question of how to make people happy.
Paimon is so confused by your friendship. Paimon's curious,
I agree
though.
with Paimon.
After today, it's hard to believe that anyone could offer a better therapy service than the Yume Kui. Who is this Eimura Ichigo?
Something of a mystery. I tried to look into his back. I suspect he's avoiding me on purpose, since I'm a competitor. In all this time, I haven't even...
Well, we at least know where he is today, though, right?
That's true.
Then why don't we go instead?
As I keep reminding you, this is my problem, not yours.
Exactly. You provide an amazing...
Huh. Well, now it just seems...
Sure thing. Just...
Okay, solving people's problems like we do. Oh. You know what that means. It's my last one, so might as well buy it. I figured it would be worth nothing.
All the world holds.
Oh, wrong one.
Here
This one.
is a backdrop of constant motion.
And the fun thing is, the Adventurers Guild is right over here. Also need to make food at some point.
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing...
There we go. I can make 15 of those. Need to make butter. We'll just do all of them. Over here. Certain things I'm just always going to purchase all of. I burned through a lot of wheat. I'll buy the knockaweed. I can also buy stuff here. Flour. Sugar. I can make quite a bit of sugar too. And then what does it mean, a little surprise? That is super unhelpful. I'm not going to continue making those. 30. Just looking through, gotta see what I can make a bunch of. Universal piece. Alright. That's flour. That's rice. Okay. Nope. Like a meaty sushi. I think if I go to Leo Way, I can buy a ton of rice. From this guy. Always take this stuff. Take more milk. There we go. And then we'll just come over here and borrow Xiangling's kitchen. Tonkatsu. Nope. Nope. We can make invigorating kitty meal. Energizing bento. Alright. Nope, not enough fish. Not enough flour. Do I have flour making? No, I should make some flour. Oh. There we go. Oh, okay. Hearthfire's trial. And we're just looking for food that we can cook a lot of quickly. Nope. That's survival dishes, which I could probably use some of as well. I can make quite a bit of this. Oh, god damn it. God damn it. I have to start mastering recipes again. That should be enough food for the time being, at least. Alright. And then back over here. And off we go.
This should be the place. That guy looks official. Let's go ask him. Hi there. We're looking for Amer.
Pay first, take a ticket, then
97.
53. Be patient, I'll call your
Jeez, what a charmer. Looks like we're in for a long wait, huh? Hey, good idea. Sorry to interrupt.
Do I know you? Ah, so you're here for
Yep. Fellow clients of Amer.
service? How crass. We're talking.
In fairness to them, they haven't experienced it yet. Ignorance among the...
Okay. Well, anyway,
More defectors from the bathhouse, huh? Service might have a veneer of professionalism, but all it really means is inadequate treatment that costs a
why do you say that?
I'll tell you why. After just a few sessions with Emura Ichigensai, today's supposed to be my last counseling session. He says that afterward.
Meanwhile, Isa Bathhouse boasts about their strange and mysterious methods, but it's a total scam. They only treat the symptoms, not the root cause, meaning you have to go back time after time.
Exactly. Overpriced and ineffective. But counseling from Emura Ichigensai? I can't get enough. I know I'm.
Me too. Probably see you tomorrow then?
Whatever the truth of the matter is, Paimon is starting to... Fine. Yeah, so we're mostly here to see what all the fuss is about.
No, you don't need to do. Just show up, take a seat, and he takes care of the rest. I remember he lit some incense. It smelled wonderful and instantly relaxed me.
I already know of the troubles that bring you.
I don't know why I lose my temper so
Yes, in the sense that all negative emotions are defects of the mind. But I can remove now.
I don't actually remember the guidance, but anyway, it clearly worked. So rude.
We're only being cautious.
That's a fair point. You just need some reassurance, right? In that case.
Go on.
Well, someone in my family actually knew Emura Ichigensai before he made a name for himself. Apparently, he had a terrible temper. Pretty much everyone in the neighborhood had issues with him. But he must have had some sort of epiphany, because he did a complete 180. Went from having the most rotten temper you can imagine to one of the most cheerful people around. Even more amazingly, all the people who used to despise him ended up becoming his best friends. His neighborhood's more peaceful and pleasant than it's ever been. So you can rest assured that whatever treatment you get from Emura Ichigensai, he tried and tested it on himself first.
Huh? What a ridiculous story.
Doubt it all you want. I heard it straight from my
What should we do now? We may have burned our bridges with these two. Yeah, there's still a lot of people ahead of us, though. What?
And begin to following it to its source. Where am I?
Let go of your pain. Let go of your pain.
And I.
Who are you?
Ooh. That was neat. I will say.
Traveler, it's almost time!
It was just a dream.
That was a long... Alright, now time for us to go... Oh, hello! We're number 9...
Yes.
What?
Because Emura Ichigensai doesn't have limitless energy. That... Not as long as some people. Try getting here early. Save yourself the trouble. Spiritual masters like Emura...
Drat! We should have barged in after all. Yeah...
I'm pretty sure we encountered him. Taking a run. Enter. Cutscene time.
So he gives spiritual guidance, and it takes all your troubles away and leaves only happy thoughts?
Yep! At least that's what his clients say.
How is that possible? Not even Mizuki could do that, and she's an incredible psychologist.
Is that right? Paimon was gonna say, it all sounds too good to be true.
If it sounds too good, it probably is.
It certainly is. Humans are, how to put this, they're a moody race. Always upset about something. Show me a human without a care in the world, and I'll show you what messed up really looks like.
You think? Cause honestly, this sounded pretty convincing. And they said they only left the Isa bathhouse because they found it didn't deal with the root cause of their issues.
Well, no.
The idea he is spreading is categorically wrong.
That settles it then. Imura Ichigensai is a quack, making false claims to steal all our customers.
Is that why he's doing this? To steal our customers? Or is there more to it? It's unfortunate that you didn't get to meet him in person. I need some idea of the kind of person he is. Otherwise, I have no hope of figuring out his motivations and goals.
It's all about the strange dream
it's too
traveler.
bad. Although, if it's any help, we did hear a bit about his backstory from someone else. Apparently, he used to have a really rotten temper, but then one day he suddenly reached enlightenment and became a spiritual master or something.
Imura Ichigensai. Rotten temper. Now wait just a minute. Filing patient records is normally the most tedious job in the world. But once in a while, something mildly amusing grabs my attention. Take a look at this.
Amora Chuya?
It's him. I remember him.
Wait, that guy? Oh no!
What is it? What about him?
Where to start? Imagine a big ball of negative emotion took on human form and started walking around. That's pretty much Imura Chuya. His patient record mentions that he loved nothing more than a heated argument. No matter how trivial it was, he could never agree to disagree. He always had to be right. The happiest part of his day would be winning an argument and proving the other person wrong. If he lost, he'd sulk, and if anyone called him out, he'd throw a huge tantrum. Before long, he'd turned everyone against him.
Sounds like he had issues.
Oh yeah, serious issues. Anyway, since no one would talk to him in real life anymore, he turned to the reader's letters column of a magazine by the Yae publishing house, where he would attack writers and trade insults with other contributors. Naturally, this ruined the column for everyone, and the editors soon started rejecting his letters. Next thing you know, he's written a complaint letter to the Tenryou Commission, demanding that Inazuma pass a law to make it illegal for the Yae publishing house to reject letters from readers.
Gee whiz! Where would you even—
In my case, by giving them a wide berth. Mizuki dealt with this guy. I'm pretty sure he only came here to try and start something. But Mizuki managed to get him into a session, and after some treatment, his mood improved by a lot.
Murasaki makes him sound like a rabid animal. He wasn't that out of control. Sure, his personality was very abrasive, but it wasn't hard to see why. Once I understood his situation, I was able to diagnose him very quickly. You have very high expectations for yourself, but you've faced a lot of rejection in the past and haven't achieved much in your life. You've never had any real close friends, so you don't know what healthy connections with other people look like. This puts you and your ego in the center of your— In short, you long to feel a sense of accomplishment and to receive attention from other people. But both of these are lacking in your life. You have no idea how to properly deal with these emotions, so you've been taking it out on other people, partly to seek attention, and partly because you get a shallow sense of accomplishment whenever you win a war of words with another person.
You promised the world in your adverts, and that's seriously the best you can come up with? I'm not even going— I mean, you completely misunderstood why I even sent that complaint letter. The Yae publishing house practically has a monopoly on Inazuma's publishing industry. How can they ignore what their readers have to say?
In the magazine column you wrote to, your strongly worded letter appeared alongside dozens of others which praised the writer for their work. You can't talk about what their readers have to say without including them, too.
No one with half a brain would praise a festering pile of garbage like that. Those are—
So when I touched on the idea of you having an egocentric worldview, this is the kind of thing I was talking about.
Like— you—
Wow! How the heck did you get him to stay for treatment after dropping all of that on him?
Simple. The more he realized the truth of my diagnosis, the more he compulsively searched for evidence to refute it with. He lost the ability to communicate like a normal human being, so I kept him here by using his preferred mode of interaction: argumentation. The Tenryou Commission had ignored his complaint letter, so he had no outlets left for his emotional outbursts. Eventually, with the help of some incendiary words, I got him to agree to try some basic therapy. Finally, I was able to tweak his mood and stabilize his condition. It's a shame, really. If I'd only been able to see him a few more times, I know I could have helped him work through his personality issues. But unfortunately—
It was all my fault.
For the last time, it was his fault for being a nutjob.
What? What happened?
Well, one day, he comes in as usual for therapy, but Mizuki isn't here, so Shion sees him instead. I don't know what got into him that day, but he suddenly announced that he wished to be free of his troubles for good, and demanded that Shion make that happen. Obviously, she didn't manage it, and then he pulled out a complaint letter to try and intimidate her. That was the last straw for me. I kicked him out and blacklisted him. He hasn't shown his face here since.
Whoa.
Anyway, now everyone's had a look at his record. Do we think there's any chance that this guy and Nomura Ichigensai are the same person?
It seems probable.
Because it sounds to me like after he didn't get what he wanted, he decided to have his revenge by lying to our customers and getting them to leave.
Bad dreams are formed from a buildup of negative emotions in the subconscious. You can't simply trick people into not having them anymore. If Murasaki was right, then surely they'd have seen his lies for what they are by now.
There's no point hemming and hawing. Let's report this guy to the Tenryou Commission for fraudulent business practices. If he can complain, so can we.
Is anyone there?
We'd like to book a therapy session.
Hello! Please come with me. I'll get you.
Wait. Those Those are the two guys Paimon mentioned earlier. Just this.
Oh, really? Well, that proves it, doesn't it? I was right. Now that. So chin up, Mizuki. I bet you business will start picking up again.
Yeah, you Yume Kuibaku provide an unbeatable.
Interesting. Well, good. Murasaki, go help Shion.
Should have kept my mouth shut. I jinxed it, and now I have to work again.
Now we just need to report this guy as a fraud to the Tenryo Commission. Like Murasaki suggested, it looks like the Isa bathhouse will be back in business.
Of course it did. You were a... Now then, you only got partway through the...
Oh, true! How come... Wow, Paimon feels incredible now. Nothing beats the complete service package. Agreed! Although Paimon didn't notice her inside just now. What could she be doing out at this hour? Let's ask around. Hey there, Mr. Aikawa. Do you have any idea where Mizuki...
Oh, you're looking for Mizuki? She actually tends to disappear for a while around this time. As for where she goes and what she does during that...
She takes the evenings to relax. She probably tells people she's relaxing, but actually... Oh, remember the place from last time?
Yes, that's a good idea. It was over here.
This ship... What? Why is Mizuki crying? Unless... Well, firstly...
Oh, I see. I was planning on Don't worry.
Aw, what's up?
No, my digestion was fine this time. What you saw, like I said, bad dreams are basically bundles of all kinds of So when I'm processing these...
Does that happen to all you...
Oh, don't worry about the others. To feel these emotions, you first have to... Most Baku have a very poor understanding of humanity. So to them, a human bad dream just tastes like a slice of bland white bread. They can basically wolf it down and barely notice the flavor. I'm the odd one out in that sense. When I was studying abroad, I made a serious effort to learn as much about human psychology as possible. Now I understand human emotions much better. I can empathize with them, and I can now discern many complex emotions when I turn my attention to digesting bad dreams. But still, that's no reason for you to be concerned about me. Letting your emotions out is one of the most effective ways to process them. Now that I've done that...
Paimon thought maybe seeing this customer it even makes Paimon mad. You work so hard for them and then they... Yes, they were led astray by some swindler.
I can't blame them. The idea that you can forget all of your troubles and never have a bad dream again is a very alluring one. Who wouldn't want to believe that? Traveler, if I really could make you forget all of your troubles for... You really are different from other people. Discovering what troubles people is easy for me, even in your case. But although I can see your troubles clearly, I still don't completely understand you. Thanks for checking in on me. As a psychologist, I know... Anyway, it's much too late to book another appointment now. You should head home. Get some sleep.
Alright, good night.
Good night.
Bye for now. if you still want to book another appointment tomorrow.
Okay. Wait. 8 to 12. Here. It's right in the middle, so it really doesn't matter.
Mizuki! We're here to book our next therapy appointment. Oh no, what's wrong with them?
They've been like this ever since they woke up.
Ooh, it's an extreme case of indigestion.
Huh? How come?
I doubt it. We only had...
Paimon blames the other two.
You're right. Something's definitely wrong with their nightmares. Our ability, point being, no normal person should ever have a nightmare of this magnitude. Oh, this situation is dire.
What can we do?
We need to find those 2 customers from yesterday and figure out the traveler, Paimon.
Let's see. They did say...
Lead the way. I'm
Okay. Where are we at on this front? Nowhere. There they are. Found them pretty easily, too.
You know, I went out to sea earlier today, but was so distracted that I lost my net. Oh well, it's not a big deal though.
Yeah, I messed up today too. But hey, what's the big deal? A few bandits got away, it's not the end of the world.
Hey, you two! Murasaki and Shion are...
Whoa, someone's in a bad...
I know, right?
What's wrong?
They're acting so weird. Paimon would...
Allow me. Gentlemen.
I don't think so.
Huh. Do you
No, why would I? What in this...
Nope, nothing comes to mind.
What is going on? It's like they've completely forgotten what they did last night. Although Paimon can believe what they're saying, they don't exactly seem troubled by nightmares. Does that mean?
No. No, they're clearly not in their right minds.
Whoa! What did you do?
Entered their subconscious minds. I noticed they've both become disassociated from their subconscious, meaning I can access it, similarly to how I enter people's dreams.
No! No! Those thugs! I won't let them get away with this! I won't!
The sea is too rough today. I should stay on dry land till things calm down.
Huh?
As you can see, their troubles haven't gone anywhere. Susukida seems to have a short fuse, which causes him to act out of line. I'm sure this has caused him a lot of grief in his line of work. As for Umiko, I believe he developed a fear of stormy waves after a near-death. Their negative emotions have been isolated from their conscious minds and left to float around in their subconscious. But those suppressed emotions will only continue to fester in their subconscious. Eventually, if it's Emura Ichigensai's doing, I guess he's not the straightforward con man we thought he was. Maybe he really does have ways of influencing. Did you notice anything strange when you...
Not really. You sure kept that one quiet.
Oh, no. Look, we have...
Mizuki?
Something inhuman is at work in Emura Ichigensai. The Traveler's Dream confirms that. He has if we don't find and stop him as soon as possible...
Yikes! Well, guess
What's with the urgency?
Yeah, he'll turn up when he's ready.
This is
You do remember what happened last night, only you don't want to talk about it. Because you can't reconcile the presence of a nightmare. Just thinking about it brings up an overwhelming sense of being torn apart. You can't quite put it into words.
Please, stop.
Emura Ichigensai's treatment has clearly left you wounded and vulnerable. But don't, at least, as...
All right. But seriously, we really have no idea. We've asked...
Yeah, apparently, yes.
Is he trying to...
They really don't know anything?
I don't suppose you know where he lives, do you?
No, we did...
In that case... Yes, I suppose. Now that I know what's causing their bad... Honestly, you've all...
Don't forget, we want to book our next therapy session. So we're not gonna quit until all this is resolved, and the bathhouse is back to business as usual.
Let's go.
Looks like I have no choice but to... Still, I'm gonna need... The last thing I want is for you to put your...
Don't worry about that. You should see some of the other bad guys we've taken down in our time.
Paimon.
Alright, sure.
Very good.
Pretty bold claim saying you'll track this guy down. It's nice of you to give me... 'Cause, in case you hadn't noticed, these guys are hopeless. Oh, wait, you're right! She was the one... There's no time to lose!
Yep. Time to go see Ye.
She's usually somewhere...
Here for a fortune slip, little ones? Or visiting a friend?
Whoa! Where did you come from?
That was a little lukewarm. You're starting to sound a lot like her. But pleasantries aside, what's the matter? You may remember I dropped a not-so-subtle hint as to his...
Aha!
Let's not lose focus here. You're here to ask for...
Yeah, fair enough. We went... Next thing we heard was he's not seeing patients there anymore. Apparently he...
Oh, and after the lengths I went...
Don't know if this helps, but we did learn some other stuff about him yesterday. For example...
Wait, what?
You know him?
I once asked the Yai Publishing House to host an event for contributors to the Reader's Letters column. I had hoped it might be a fun chance to meet some like-minded people and chat. Until he showed up. Are you telling me that Emera the Hellraiser and Emera the Healer are the same person?
Based on everything we...
All right, well, in that case...
Really?
This was the delivery address he gave to the Yai Publishing House once, when he placed an order for several dozen books in one go. The warehouse took one look and assumed it must be some kind of prank, so they rejected the order. Of course, with the benefit of hindsight, it's rather obvious why he lives there.
You've got a point. Well,
I'm just glad I could help my...
You mean Mizuki?
I can tell that she's invested an awful lot into the Isa bathhouse. It's only natural for me to show some concern when I see a friend's business
Yeah,
in trouble.
he does care.
Really? 'Cause yesterday it looked more like you were looking for a fight.
I assume Mizuki has told you that we're competitors. She has always believed that, ever since we were classmates. And now that I'm the Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine, I'm sure she must feel the need to prove herself through her endeavors. The last thing she'd want is for me, of all people, to swoop in and save the day the moment the going gets tough. So if I want to help, I'll take that as a compliment. Mizuki's always so considerate towards others. It would be nice for someone to reciprocate once in a while. Well done, you took the hint. Now, while I'm sure you'd love to chat.
Oh, right. Come on, let's send
Okay. Wow, that is... Yeah, okay. Is that house always there?
This should be the place Miko mentioned, right?
Traveler, Paimon.
Mizuki! That was quick.
All thanks to you two. With what I learned from those two guys, I managed to give So,
Sure hope so, cause this is our only lead.
then that confirms it. So from here on out, stay close.
We'll be fine. You just focus on what you need to do.
Yeah, time to
All right.
fight. Yes, time to fight. This team will be fine. I think it wants me to bring Ye in. Or Electro Traveler, one of the two.
Whoa. This is... This is...
Calm, yet
What is it, Mizuki? Figured...
nothing new. Just further confirmation of my suspicion.
Alrighty.
He set up an ambush?
Seems like we're not welcome here.
Help! Time for a letdown.
Shine down! Time to relax. Cast your worries to the wind! There is no escape! Now you shall perish! What's up?
Well, the floor suddenly moved on me.
Miss Yume Mizuki, you found me at last. Ah, and I see...
Mizuki was right after all.
Please, do not call me by that name anymore. The old me was plagued by negative emotions. But I have parted ways with them now. That period of my life is consigned to the past. And the name along with it.
You have to listen to me. There is no way to get rid of...
Your perspective is most amusing.
What's so funny? Don't you...
Harming people, that's what you believe? Very well. I understand and accept.
What is up with him?
As you can see, Miss Yume Mizuki, all my psychological problems have been completely resolved. I must thank you for your attempts to diagnose my condition. But I see all my misery was merely a consequence of human frailty. I could not hope to remove my emotional impurities on my own strength. I lived in fear and anger. Fear that I was not worthy of other people's attention. Anger at how they invalidated me. I became a slave to my emotions. They turned me into a wretched and loathsome creature, hostile to everyone. But things are different now. I've acquired the ability to eradicate those emotions for good. No longer will I be afraid. Never again will I be stirred to anger. No, I am filled now with only one emotion, and that is happiness. I have become humanity
What I'm hearing is that you've developed your own unique understanding of psychological issues.
I would be delighted.
The first is a soldier with poor control of his temper. He flies off the handle too easily, and it gets him into all sorts of trouble. This is having a significant impact on his daily life, and he's developed symptoms of depression as a result.
He simply needs to let go of his anger. Then he will surely find peace and happiness.
The second is a fisherman who's developed thalassophobia. Now he is unable to provide for his family, which is causing him immense anxiety.
Oh, of course. He must cast his fear far away and forget it ever existed. Then he can return to the sea at once.
Oh, I'm sorry, but you're wrong on both counts.
Oh?
The soldier's anger is rooted in his strongly held principles. Yes, his rage can make him reckless, but it also fuels his deep desire to stand against injustice. Losing his anger made him passive and apathetic. He now stands by and does nothing as bandits attack innocent people. The fisherman's fear made him one of the most reliable sailors around. Thanks to his cautiousness and diligence, accidents were a rare occurrence among his crew despite the dangers of their profession. But after forgetting his fear, he destroyed the fruits of the entire crew's labor on his first return to the sea. Fascinating, isn't it? Anger gives people the courage to stand up for what they believe in, and fear nurtures care and attention. Emotions are integral to human dreams, and after many years of dealing with their dreams, the Yumeko Baku have learned an important secret about human emotions. Negative emotions do not just go away. They will always be there. This is true for everyone. Not only that, but their presence is essential. You can't have a healthy human psyche without negative emotion. So do you have any idea what you've done to those poor men?
What an amusing theory. In fact, I do remember those two. But I'm afraid that the only emotion I sense in them now is happiness. How can you believe that negative emotions are required for a healthy psyche? It's a laughable theory. Don't you remember how I was when we first met? You call that healthy?
Acknowledging that negative emotions exist doesn't mean giving them free rein over our minds and lives. Humans have a whole gamut of emotions. They're supposed to keep each other in balance. But if that balance gets disrupted, emotions start working against each other. Untethered rage cripples the capacity to be careful and considerate. Uncontained fear drives people to abandon beliefs they once held dear. The person you were when you first came to my practice only proves this further. You were dominated by your emotions. Under their influence, you deliberately inflicted pain on other people. Meanwhile, the person you are now is so lost that you aren't even aware of the pain you're bringing to others. This diagnosis is going to sound harsh, but I'm afraid it's accurate. You've simply gone from one extreme to another. You say you've reached perfection, but you're just as dysfunctional now as where you started.
How entertaining. Still, There's no need for me to argue back. You have failed to provoke me. I will forgive you for this offense, because I know my present perfection to be a fact. I have direct and incontrovertible evidence. You once told me that nightmares are the result of a buildup of negative emotions. But clearly, that proves that all of my negative emotions have been definitively eradicated.
I'm afraid not. Look where we are right now. We're inside your nightmare.
What?
No wonder! Paimon knew something was up the moment we arrived!
The enemies that we encountered were manifestations of his negative emotions. That can only happen in a night.
No, that can't be.
That entity claimed it could remove your negative emotions. But all it did was separate. Your situation is far worse than that of the other victims. It has deceived you at a much deeper level.
How laughable. Fear? No. There is no fear left in me. This is all just a terrible joke. This is no...
Something's appeared behind him.
So, my arch-nemesis has seen through my trickery. Clearly, you came prepared. The emotional cocoon I'd wrapped in...
So it is you.
What is that?
A nightmare monster. A fearsome yokai that was once the bane of Inazuma. We Yumekui Baku eat the nightmares of humans, while they called those nightmares their home. So we were natural enemies. When I heard the Traveler recount that strange dream, I knew that this was a possibility. But it's still a shock to see one of our long-lost arch-enemies in the flesh. They were supposed—
Then allow me to formally introduce myself.
Kurayume. That's a name I haven't heard in a long, long time. How have you survived all these years?
Likewise. Yumezuki is a name that takes me back to a different age. Although I must say, we may be born enemies, but I have never felt any great animosity toward you personally. Ultimately, the fall of the nightmare monsters was the fault of our... But now, I have found...
Oh no! We've got to catch up to him!
Time to go.
Turn that frown upside down.
What's happening? Paimon's feeling dizzy all of a sudden.
That's the feeling of rejection. It's so strong. Quick! After him!
There he is! Right there!
Oh.
Whoa! What happened to all the paths?
He's repressing his emotions even harder. Sweet dreams!
Now I gotta wait for it to come back up. Because I don't think I can switch right now. Yeah.
Time to relax.
There! He's got nowhere left to run! Whoa! What's happening to the ground?
Watch out!
Oh. Am I just supposed to fall?
I used my powers to cushion our fall.
Don't worry, we've fallen from bigger heights before. The bigger issue...
We've been completely cut off. That creature has taken
Would it be easier if we wake up now and go catch him in the real world?
Remember the fragrance we smelled on our way in? That's how the monster lures people into the... He's turned Emarachuya's nightmare into his lair. There's only one way to force him into the...
Eat this nightmare?
Not only is it possible, Paimon.
Oh, Paimon knows that. It's just... We all saw...
This monster has harmed too many people. We have to stop it. It's okay. I knew what I was getting into. We may not have caught him, but our chase wasn't in vain. He led us deep inside his...
It's so dumb.
That's what happens if you... There must be a lot of emotional fragments in this place.
Wait, but...
Where the light is.
If I say it's your fault, it's your fault! Do you understand me? You shouldn't go running around with that stupid thing in your hand!
Ugh. The atmosphere...
Be careful. Every time we draw near to...
You, a rider? Get rid of this trap!
We shouldn't stay here.
Ha ha! I won! That guy? He never joins in with anything. Let's keep playing.
Wow.
Nope. Not here either.
Shine down!
What is this place?
It's his sorrow. Yeah, human emotions exist in a delicate balance. By isolating these negative emotions and allowing them to fester, that if we want to restore balance, we...
Oh, so that's what you...
Well done, Paimon.
Aw. Alright.
I need to find a way to separate the negative emotions out. Sorrow might just do the job. As long as it's kept in check, it can calm the waves of emotions and help him
Let it out, Chuya. Let it...
This process will untangle his unbridled fear and anger, his unresolved resentment, and his unshakable despair. These excess emotions will be separated out from the rest. They are the source of this nightmare. A good cry can work wonders. Even though he seems beyond help.
Are you ready to come out now? I'll be waiting for you right here, son.
All right.
Amazing! So...
I thought I had found the perfect host.
Ah! He's back again!
Freeing a single host from my clutches.
And we're back here.
Sweet dreams!
What is this place?
A new dream.
I can't believe...
Borderland?
To put it simply, it's a dream within a dream. A space hidden deep within the collective Inazuman subconscious. A dream that can exist even... This must be how that monster managed to survive the
Mizuki, that
He's trying to turn this place into a nightmare so he'll be more at home. This place is connected to the dreams of every human in the nation. If he succeeds, then he'll have effect...
Then we know what we need to do. We gotta take this guy...
Maybe. If we can get close enough to reach his core. But dealing with this many in one go is going to take a different approach. We need a
Sweet dreams?
lost mines. There should be some around here, and some of them will have come from Sweet Dreams originally. Come on.
Let's go find Yoimiya's dreams. They're always sweet.
Careful. You've got to move quietly. The nightmare monster has usurped control here. We need to stay out of his sight. Time to relax.
Hey there! Tap! A silver send-up!
Barbados, guide us. Sweet dreams.
Illusion shattered.
Hiya! That's gone! Hiya! Coming at ya! That's gone!
Sweet dream.
Chasing Tanuki through the woods. Thank you for lending.
Screwed. Okay. Try this again.
Time to relax. Sweet dreams. Watching fireworks fly up into the sky, and thank you for sharing your path. All right, we've gathered enough power to proceed. Time to face him. The core should be just up ahead.
Why? Are these sweet?
I just wish we could have gathered some more. Which means we're running out of time.
No problem!
We only had time to gather 2. I just have to drop here, right? I'll get a choice. I gotta start over.
Time to relax.
The alacrity with which you walk into my trance praises me. Do you not realize why I lured you here? Because this is not easy.
Not yet, it isn't. Bad dreams be gone. Now, use the power of the good dreams.
I think you will find it to be quite ineffective against the power of my
shattered. Now you shall perish.
Maybe I need to get it twice.
I must confess, I am somewhat confused.
Because the happiness you provide is a lie. All you do is make them forget their neck. All the while, these repressed feelings continue to fester in their subconscious. Your kind has always thrived by magnifying your host's negative emotions for your own gain. What you—
Incorrect. This, when a human becomes dominated by their negative, but I can give them a fantasy instead, turning them into the perfect hope. This is the path to a revival.
You do realize what that means, don't you? You've—
Oh, I'm perfectly aware. There is nothing you can say that I do not already know. For over all the years, but I'm afraid I could not care less for the moral burdens that you impose upon us. Now here's a question well worth thinking about. If you... Do you see now? I won this battle long before you ever set foot inside this tree.
What's going on?
He's growing stronger, but we've exhausted the— Even if we could find more sweet dreams now, it still wouldn't be enough.
If you accept that negative emotions are an immutable presence in a human mind, without the Yumeki Baku there to hold their hand and walk them through dream regulation therapy, no, they would sooner run from reality to forget all about their troubles and live inside an illusion.
But the whole reason I wanted to become a psychologist—
It's okay. We have a drink for you.
Traveler. These feelings. So that's how they should taste. Longing. Caused by separation. Despair. Caused by failure. Regret. Caused by missed opportunity. A harsh aftertaste. And yet it's only— And after all these flavors comes sweetness, passion. Long before you ever met me, you'd already gained the courage to never avoid— The power that you have gained by processing everything from your long journey is surely far stronger than any power wielded by that creature. The whole reason I wanted to become a psychologist was to try and help people become someone like you.
Take this!
Your dream is so powerful.
Traveler, give him all you've got.
Thunderclap! Take this! Following thunder! Thunderclap!
Oh, let's make sure here quick. Oh, they switched my artifact. I don't like that. Oh, they've tried artifacts.
Once the false dream he created has been destroyed, I don't think I ever would have been able to do this.
Don't mention it. What? He's still not dead? Wait, does anyone else...
Maybe he made his host build some kind of device in the underwater cave. Once he realized we were onto him, he...
So you mean we're in danger?
We've got to wake up.
What? How? Like...
This should be high enough.
Huh?
Just do it.
If you're afraid, then just take my hand and close your eyes. Yes. Hold on tight. The Yomekui Baku are getting to work.
Is this actual Inazuma or is this dream Inazuma? That's a big one. It's such a pretty cutscene, especially this rating.
It's finally over. It's a good thing I had the foresight to ask them for help, or I'd be the one. Hey, Traveler, could I pick your brain with another question? What do you think humans I felt most people struggle to deal with their negative emotions. They bottle them up inside until they festered and turned into nightmares. As a result, humans have far more bad dreams than good ones, and most happy dreams are short and fleeting. They are so rare that it's basically impossible for them to be shared with others.
And yet,
Heck,
here
there are
we
even
are.
people out there who only have the mind space to have happy dreams after they've given us their bad ones. Which is all to say that the dreams we get to taste are usually bad ones. No matter how hard we try, we can't seem to change this state of affairs. I once believed the only reason we Yumekui Baku existed was to serve as a disposal method for nightmares. It's a fate that we cannot escape, no matter how many dreams we eat or how many years pass by. Even though I call myself a clinical psychologist, I also have dark thoughts sometimes. I suppose that's the only problem I have. Still, after learning the principles of psychology, I came up with a new way to look at all of this. If we can use psychotherapy to help people come to terms with their emotions, they'll gain the ability to deal with their nightmares on their own, so they'll no longer need to call upon us for assistance. That way, more and more people can free up their minds for truly happy dreams until there'll be enough to share around.
That's a beautiful wish.
A naive one, more like. Even though I've run this business for quite a long time now, it still hasn't come true. Not even once. So I must thank you, because after meeting you, I finally became sure that my wish is achievable. And knowing that is all the treatment I need against the dark thoughts I sometimes have.
Well, you're very welcome.
There you are! Paimon's been looking everywhere for you, too!
Paimon.
Paimon was just watching the Baku eat the nightmares. They got really full and started rolling around on their tummies. It was so cute. Anyway, that's why Paimon fell behind. Got a little distracted watching them. Oh, and speaking of Baku, we were gonna book another appointment with you, weren't we? Remember? Before we got caught up in all those night...
It's a little late for that now. Ask me again tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh.
Still, the night is young.
Huh?
The moon...
Wait until dawn. We will do it just sitting and waiting right here. I do need to make some changes here though. I made a bunch of food earlier just for this purpose. So let's go find all the food that I made. Alrighty. It's nice. It's nice that we just get to sit here. Just wants me to wait until 6 a.m. And look, we're almost there. The sun will rise behind me. Left control plus H. And we just wait a moment. And we'll have the perfect shot in just a second. Oh, quickly. She closed her eyes and disappeared on me. Oh, and then I got kicked out of the tree too. I could no longer just sit in the tree. But got a couple pictures out of it. Oh, you know what? Stop and check food stuff. Obtain. Could make a ton more. It's not higher. Doubling me. Is at the same exact level.
Excuse me! Hello! Please come register over here! What's going on? Why are there so many...
Oh, it looks like business is booming with Amura Ichigensai out of the picture.
Morning, you two.
Yes, please, for today.
Then I better get you another VIP pass.
Awesome! In that case, very important Paimon would like to
Oh my. Imagine if you'd taken my advice and sold your shares the other day.
Why would I be upset? It's not as if I ever...
Oh, I've missed that way with words. So...
Would it kill you to not sneak up on people?
Morning, little ones. Did you enjoy the scenery last night?
Were you spying on us?
Hardly. That tree was directly beneath the Grand Narukami Shrine. What was I supposed to do? Move the entire shrine to give you some privacy?
She's got a
Is there
point.
a reason you're here, lady?
Mostly because I felt like a walk. The gentleman who your fellow Yumeku Ibaku fished out of the water last night is no longer in a critical...
It could have been worse, I suppose. Lady Guji...
Wasn't me.
Come on, Miko. You've always been worse than me at keeping secret. I admit that I feel inferior around you, and have an urge to prove myself. How could I not? But my sense of inferiority keeps my ego in check, and my desire to prove myself gives me the strength to persevere.
Oh, you could have told me sooner. The poor traveler here has been doing all my running around for me.
True. But then again, without Emira Ichigensai had amassed a huge following. For the Guji of the Grand Narukami, an angry mob of zealots could have done some serious damage to the shrine's rep.
While that's all true, my main concern was that I didn't want to upset an old friend. Otherwise, I could have taken a much more direct approach. I always seem to forget that you're more cunning and less adorable than you look. Seems like my worries about upsetting you were unfounded.
It's not that I don't get upset. Everyone has their fair share of troubles, but every sorrow has its cure. Here's your new VIP pass.
Oh, hello, little one.
Yes, I haven't really had a
Could
reason
we go
to.
over your past experiences?
So, am I still on the quest? No, the quest is over. Do I have enough? Ooh, I do. Let's see if I'm lucky. Nope, not lucky. Is what it is on that front. Here, I have 11. I can do test runs. That'll net me 40. Commissions wouldn't be a lot. I could go do a bunch of exploration. I think I'll save that for tomorrow. Well, I finished the story at least. So, that's one thing down. That should come and go now. Okay. Yay, finally, every shop is open to me. Right? This is a shop too, right? No? I think it might just be the adventurer's skills. Rather large building. This is a restaurant. I get this one. They're connected by this little thing? You know, I've never looked too closely at their architecture to think about it before. There's something I want to look at quick. Get that one. There should be rock rock or something out here, I was pretty sure. Take a quick look around. Never a bad thing to grab some sweet flowers and stuff.
There is no escape!
Just keep looking around for a minute. I'll have to do some more looking into that. I swear there was something over here. Yeah. What's up with this? Supposed to go over to this one now.
But a momentary
Who's that?
distraction.
Nice little pickup there. All right then. Well, a little bit of exploration never hurt anybody. So, we've got some area up here that's going to come up soon. There's got to be a lot of area that's just not unlocked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Other things that I have to do is finish my mob week at some point as well.
This realm is
Trust rank. Ah, New Woods. Grab those for sure.
If you ever have any...
Nom. Yes. Trust you. Companion. Wika. New animals? I do. Outdoor furnishings. You know what? That works everywhere. Nice fountain. Bunch of nice stuff here. Tree. Alright. Save. There we go. This one. Look at that. We get nothing realistically. Yeah. Gotta go work on her at some point. I think, though, on that note, I'm gonna call it for tonight. I'll come do exploration on here tomorrow. And some other stuff leading up to Power World with everybody. So, I'll talk to you guys later. Because I've really got nothing else on my mind or anything else that I would like to do right now. So, for now, peace. See you tomorrow.